This was a posted on August 23rd, 2017. Former CIA agent hopes to buy Twitter to kick Trump off. Remember Valerie Plame Wilson, the former CIA agent who got involved in Project Deep Dream? Project Deep Dream information related to QPost. This is a Google project excerpt. The Deep Dream software originates in a deep dream convolutional network codenamed Inception after the film of the same name. One was developed for the ImageNet Large-Scale Visual Recognition Challenge in 2014 and released July 2015. Deep Dream is a computer vision program created by Google engineer Alexander Mordenskiev, which uses convolutional neural network to find and enhance patterns in images via algorithmic pareidolia, thus creating a dreamlike hallucinogenic appearance in the deliberately over-processed images. Google's program popularized the term deep dreaming to refer to the generation of images that produced desired activations in a trained deep network, and the term now refers to a collection of related approaches. Basically, the deep dream software can change the way we perceive reality, a potentially potent mind control tool. Do you have any info on it? Deep Dream more likely refers to the fictitious Facebook-like company Deep Dream from the Jason Bourne movie. In another Q post, Project Deep Dream states Project Deep Dream equals Twitter, relating it to @Jack Dorsey, Twitter handle for Jack Dorsey, who is on the board of Disney, just resigned. Is this all related? Related, there are no coincidences. We are trusting people that managed government crimes. Jeremy Hammond made a statement that relates to government crimes that is entirely relevant to the current situation. The government celebrates my conviction and imprisonment, hoping that it will close the door on the full story. I took responsibility for my actions by pleading guilty, but when will the government be made to answer for its crimes? It's relevant because Henry, who managed the criminal activity Hammond refers to, was trusted to investigate the leak at the DNC. It's relevant because the person overseeing Henry's management of that criminal activity is the person in charge of the Russiagate investigation. There has been no indication that Mueller intends to acknowledge or pursue the exculpatory evidence already sent to him by a number of different researchers and groups, which isn't entirely surprising when Mueller's history is considered. So it would seem that the appointment of another special counsel is going to be necessary if the American public is going to get the truth on the DNC hack, and to find out the genuine origins of the Guccifer 2.0 persona. The secure drop system is now in use at over 24 major news organizations, including the Washington Post, The Guardian, The New Yorker, ProPublica, Gawker, HuffPost, and The Intercept. According to a study done by Columbia Journalism School, it has since successfully led to the publication of many stories at news organizations that use it. This looks like it is being used as a conduit for many leaks. Maybe this is a way the whole network of pedophilia communicates. Is this being used as a communication channel and not for freedom of the press? They heavily downvoted this thread. We are on track. Keep blasting them. Is anyone going to update the GitHub page? If you're asking about the same page I am thinking of, Eric Schmidt, former CEO at Alphabet, the parent company of Google. He has just accepted a position at MIT as a visiting invitation fellow. MIT states Schmidt will figure prominently in MIT's plan to bring human and machine intelligence to the next level, serving as an advisor to the newly launched MIT Intelligent Quest, an institute-wide initiative to pursue hard problems on the horizon of intelligence research. I also noticed he has not tweeted for a couple of weeks. Q asked, "Where is Eric Schmidt?" So I started looking, and I could not spot him. Interesting that Google's parent company is Alphabet, as in government alphabet agencies, CIA, FBI, etc. Q is using Snowden's Twitter handle, @Snowden, meaning that there must be an intercept between @Jack via Twitter email. The Huffington Post reported that Oliver Stone premiered the movie Snowden at the Toronto Film Festival on Friday. Maybe he's there. The truth would put 99% of people in the hospital. It must be controlled. Snow White. Spy versus Spy. CIA Directorate of Operation. Codenamed Snow White. Super Secret Archive. Central Intelligence Agency Headquarters. Iron Eagle. Jason Bourne. CIA Dream. Is Google being run by the CIA, hence Alphabet? Pichai is Kalur, Deep Dream, coerced collaboration between CIA and Deep Dream, a fictional social media company that was a thinly veiled amalgamation of Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, the three social giants who were just compelled to testify before Congress. Summary: Soros replaced Family Y. Someone is Family Y. Trace the bloodlines of these three families. Hitler was a puppet. Someone was his handler. There was a real purpose of the war. What age is George Soros? Look at the Soros family history. What has occurred since the fall of North Germany? Look at Angela Merkel's family history. Follow the bloodline. Important people died on the Titanic, 1912. A certain class of people were guaranteed a lifeboat. Select individuals did not make it to the lifeboats. We know if someone was on the lifeboats, D or A. How were names and bodies recorded back then? Less than 10 were specifically invited. Look at the Federal Reserve. What does the Federal Reserve control? And who controls the Federal Reserve? Someone approved the formation of the Federal Reserve. Hollywood glorifies Titanic as a tragic love story. A man lived in that movie, but the opposite is true. Brainwashing. Wait, a man lived in that movie? No, a female lived in that movie. Important people died during Important people died on Hindenburg. Someone controls the narrative. The truth would put 99% of people in the hospital. It must be controlled. Snow White, Iron Eagle, Jason Bourne. Extra answers. How did Soros replace Family Y? Who is Family Y? Trace the bloodlines of these three families. What happened during World War II? Was Hitler a puppet? Alliance Films leaked the idea that Google is compromised. The cabal is in so much trouble on this one, they're hoping they can just ignore the whole thing and wait for everyone to forget about it. Alphabet, the parent company of GooTube, has been working overtime to suppress as many Vegas conspiracy analyst videos as possible. The Jason Bourne film is a clear example of an alliance production, revealing how Google was taken over by the CIA, an Alphabet agency. This is only thinly veiled, where the name Deep Dream is used instead of Google. Once you make that connection, it becomes extremely obvious. What action is Twitter taking effective mid-December? Would POTUS be able to use Twitter post-action? Define the known action. Why is the mainstream media ignoring this action? What transpired with POTUS's Twitter account a short time ago? Reread crumbs on this topic. 2 scenarios. POTUS advised by Secret Service to terminate use of Twitter due to new website tracking policy, amongst other spyware not disclosed. First time they failed. POTUS silenced on Twitter due to new policy regarding Secret Service, NSK. Risk, RSIK. Risk. Direct message failure. POTUS refuses to be silenced. Bad actors gather metadata and targeting. Small example of the ongoing silent war. Options: regulate, problem. Time to complete. Solution: patriots, get the word out. Jason Bourne, Deep Dream. Laura Poitras, Snowden, The Program, William Benny. John Barlow, VP Algae Systems, treating wastewater. Barlow, Clark, Burning Man. General Clark, anti-Trump. Westpac supports Clintons. I think the key is the media changing the narrative using Secure Drop, which is dictated heavily by Snowden. The big question, who controls Snowden? Here's a tweet from John Perry Barlow. Worst housewarming gift ever. Russia considers returning Snowden to U.S. as a gift to Trump. Just wanted to point this out right here. Q silence is a marker in the map.